What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, I just got a chance to check out the indie film, The Art of Self-Defense, which is a new karate-based film. Now, I didn't really know a whole lot about this movie, before the film festival circuits, but the film got like loads of great reviews. Like lots of people loved it. It has a really great percent on Rotten Tomatoes, and so it finally actually hit around where I live at. It finally ended up hitting the theaters where I go to. So I finally got a chance to see it because I like Jesse Eisenberg and it looked pretty cool. So yeah, so I decided to give it a shot today, and I gotta say the hype is worth it. It's a really good love film. I mean, the in the art of self defense, it stars Jesse Eisenberg as this young man named Casey Davis, who one night he's like getting food for his pet, and so like one day like that night he ends up like being confronted by a motorcycle gang who acts as if like he ends up owning a gun and all, and so like they end up really attacking him. So he's given like some time off work and all that, and to recuperate, and so he actually wanted to like at first he wanted to go and get a gun in order to protect him, but he changed his mind and decided to go to like like he encounters a dojo, and so he decided to take up karate instead. And so there he meets his this teacher named Sensei. So he of course first takes like a free trial class, and then after that he ended up being a full time member for and so his master Sensei ends up like teach him the to master karate and all. And then he also has like the only female, like there's also like an only female student there named Anna, played by Imogen Poots, who's like the only female student of the dojo, who like teaches a class for mainly kids and all, and like they pretty much like be friends and all that. And she also teaches him how to like she also teaches him the art of karate and all. Now, this movie feels like a dark version of The Karate Kid. Like, this has a bit of a Karate Kid feel to it. If The Karate Kid was more of a serious film, like this has some comedy in it. It has some humor, but it's pretty dark, and it gets dark throughout. I mean, Jesse Eisenberg plays the lead role of Casey, and I thought Jesse Eisenberg gave a remarkable performance here. I just thought he was terrific. I mean, Jesse Eisenberg gets lots of hate because of Lex Luthor and whatnot. But take Lex Luthor aside, Jesse Eisenberg is, to me, I think he's a terrific actor, and he plays in his roles really well, and I thought he was terrific here. And his chemistry between Sensei was pretty good. Sorry about that. Anyway, also Sensei is played by this character actor named Alessandro Nivola. I think it's Nivola or something like that. I've seen him pop up and stuff here and there. Like he was in Jurassic Park 3. He was in that movie Disobedience. I'm actually a fan of this guy. This guy is a really this guy's a really like a remarkable character actor, and I thought he was terrific in his part, and like his chemistry with Jesse Eisenberg's character was really great. And this movie is also pretty violent than you expect. Like this movie earns its R rating. Like it is more violent than you expect. And when I mean violent, I mean violent. I mean I don't want to like go into many spoiler territories because I'm not sure how many people haven't seen the film yet. But it gets pretty brutal throughout the whole film. And there's also like a nice relationship with Casey and his dog. Like that relationship was pretty good. I mean, it's always nice to see a friendship between a human and their pet. That's always cool to see. And the karate scenes was pretty cool. I really liked the karate and fight scenes. I mean, this is also teaching because Jesse Eisenberg's character, like, I can't really tell, but I think they never really indicate in the film or not, but I think he's sort of autistic. I mean, they never really, interpret it if he was autistic or not. But he kind of looks a little autistic. But still, Jesse Eisenberg he was remarkable in this role. And this actress, Imogen Poots, I think she needs to be a bigger star. She was terrific in this movie. Like I've seen Poots pop up in other stuff like that Green Room movie she was in with Patrick Stewart. What else she was in? Oh yeah, she was in Need for Speed. That Awkward Moment. I'm actually becoming a fan of her, and kind of wish she was more of a bigger star than she is, because she's actually really good in this, and her chemistry between Eisenberg was pretty good. I mean, Eisenberg and Poots are also in another movie coming out. Like I think it's like a sci-fi film that Saban Films just acquired. So they were like in another film together. But yeah, this movie was pretty dark. Like it went to some dark places. It had some dark humor in it. Oh, I don't work there. Oh my god. Have a good one. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I'm standing right next to the bar, and for some reason people think I work there, but anywho. But now back to The Art of Self-Defense. This movie was pretty good. Like I said, it has great performances. I mean, it is a little slow paced at times. Like it does get a little slow once in a while, but I still quite enjoyed it. And yeah, and it's also directed by the way, it's also directed by this guy named Raleigh Stearns, who's by the way is married to Mary Elizabeth Winston, and he directed her in that movie Fault. He did a good job at directing this. And yeah, this is a nice little indie film. I mean, if you guys want to take I always love even though I love big blockbusters and all, it's always nice to see to take time and see like a smaller film like The Art of Self Defense. And I'm gonna probably see The Farewell this week. I mean, with all the big blockbusters we have, it's always nice to see a movie like this that comes around, and it's a pretty good one. And if you guys haven't seen the film yet, I'll say check it out. I think you'll like it. But that's pretty much it. Let me leave it to you guys. What did you guys have a chance to check out The Art of Self Defense? If so, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This here is Team Movies signing off.